And that's what I want to go into. Now, I'm just going to go into the facts here. That's all I'm going to go into, is just the facts of this man's rise through politics to become the President of the United States. I've personally got nothing against Donald Trump or nothing against Mr. Joseph Biden, but I'm just going to go into the actual history of his rise to power to become the President of the United States. God bless you, my friends. I believe it is necessary to bring this video. Now, in a lot of my videos I'm preaching or I'm teaching the Word of God, but in this video I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go into the actual history of, Mr. Joseph Biden, as I used to do with Donald Trump. Okay, enjoy the video, my friends. God bless you. And there's a lot of pictures here that you will enjoy also. So once again, I'm going deep into the Jesuit order. That's what I'm called to do, so enjoy the video, my friends, enjoy the video. Just one more thing, it's come to my remembrance, I just remembered it right now. There was a situation many years ago when Mr. Joe Biden was the Vice President of the United States, and what happened was he was talking away and he handed it over to a reporter, because that's the way it works, they hand it over to certain reporters that are there in the audience. And this reporter responding said, "Mr. President." Now of course Mr. Biden had found that very funny, and then went on to reveal that he's been working in politics for many years and so on, but he wasn't the president. And anyway, looking back, it was kind of a slip of the tongue, but he called him Mr. President. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting to put that in there. Okay, enjoy the video. Now, Mr. Joe Biden was born on November the 20th, 1942, and he was raised in Scranton, Pennsylvania, in Delaware, and of course he studied at the University of Delaware and earned a law degree from a university in 1968, and he was elected to be a councillor at Newcastle County Councillor, and that was in 1970 actually. In Newcastle County he became a councillor, and he became the 6th youngest senator in American history, and he was elected to the US Senate from Delaware in 1972 at the age of 29. Mr. Joe Biden was also a long-time member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and eventually as chairman. So really, many decades ago, Mr. Joe Biden was the chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He also chaired the Senate Judiciary Committee from 1987 to 1995. And also Mr. Joe Biden was re-elected to the Senate 6 times. And of course he resigned from the Senate to be Barack Obama's vice president after they won the 2008 presidential election. And then Obama and Biden were re-elected in 2012 as vice president. So Joe Biden has a long history in politics, going back decades. I'm going to spare you all the details, but Joe Biden was working with Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan at the highest levels of the American government, of course. In 1998, Joe Biden formally declared his candidacy for the presidential nomination. That was on the 9th of June 1987, and he was considered to be a strong candidate because of his charisma and his ability to speak and communicate. But moving on,